Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm the beer review guy. See, I say more. I'm Jerry Ford, just Jerry Ford, more than I do. I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. Anyway, I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. I got an Oktoberfest. It says a German name, Oklahoma beer, Kochendorfer Brewing Company. That name sounds familiar to me, but I don't know it as an Oklahoma brewery. So let me read on here what this says. Oktoberfest beer, B-I-E-R, beer, beer. IBUs are 26.5. It's a 7.2% ABV. It's a big one. It's kind of big. This Golden Marzen is the ultimate German party beer. We use 100% German-grown barley to produce a rich maltiness and a thick, creamy head. We also use a German noble hop variety to give, my goodness, where'd all this wind come from? I knock it off. I'm trying to do a review here. Good to see this thing toppling over. Okay, where was I? We also use a German noble hop variety to give our beer the perfect balance. Take a sip, close your eyes, and be transported to Munich. Let the festivities begin. Prost. Kochendorfer Brewing Company, Duncan, Oklahoma. I heard of Duncan, Oklahoma, but I don't know where it's at. That'd be like a fun place to go sometime, just a little road trip. I'd probably have to go by myself. Neat can art. Okay, well, let's see how they did on the Oktoberfest beer. I'm tired, you know. My head's still full, still sniffling. Still don't feel 100% after having that cold for already like 3 or 4 days now. Looks good. Ooh, smells interesting, very yeasty. This is one that doesn't have a date on it, so I'm gonna have to just hope it was fresh. I have more of a feeling that it's fresh than not, because this is part of the 12 pack of pick sixes that I got. 2 pick sixes, and most of them, well, they were all the ones with dates were fresh dates, so I'm hoping that this one is as well. Nice color. It's that deep orangish color to it, deep kind of brownish. Some might call this red. Have you ever been in this situation where you had to do that? Very sweet, caramely, bready, yeasty. A little white breadish aroma plus the dark bread crust along with it. Has a little bit of that. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that barrel aged kind of an aroma? Have you ever had a barrel aged beer? Well, they're similar to these. Oaky, woody kind of a thing going on. That's why I say that. I'm not saying bourbon barrel aged. I'm just saying barrel aged. So, smells good. Smells like a clean beer. Yeah, a little barley malts in there. Smells good. Okay, the head was about 2 fingers before it dissipated out. It was kind of a khaki kind of color. Prost. Wow. Man, that's got some huge flavors to it. It's like all the flavors in here has been magnified. Wow, that is really good. That's a good wow. Huge toffee caramel notes in there. Big barley malts. Big breadiness. This has like a big barrel aged kind of a taste to it. Wow, that's a really good beer. Man. I didn't hold out too much hope for this one. Excuse me. But did they do a good job? Wow, and over 7%. Where does it get? 7.2. With that big of an ABV in this one, and it's hidden really well by those big flavors. Very good quality beer. Medium body, light carbonation. Wow, that's good. That is really good. Toasty on the aftertaste. Get some bitterness. Toasty bitterness. This is a 10 plus beer for me. What a nice surprise. I was making good time getting home. Making real good time. But when people are in the turn lanes or even in the lanes in general at a light, and the light turns green, you're like 5 or 6 cars back, and you're like looking up, they're like, we're not moving, and the light has been green for, for a few seconds now. How come we're not moving? It's because people ain't paying attention. People are impatient enough that they're gonna, look at their phones while they sit there and not watch for the light to change. So yeah, I'm making good time, and then all of a sudden the traffic backs up at one of the lights, with the last big light I come to. I'm like, now what's going on? Oh, now I see it. One of the big orange construction signs that says construction ahead plus right lane ends, and I'm in the wrong lane. You gotta be kidding me. And we sat there, and we sat there, and we sat there, and we sat there, and we sat there. It's one of those lights that have double turn lanes, so it's a big four-way, and they take forever to turn green for you. And when it does turn green, people up there fiddle farting along, you know, they're not, you know, getting, you know, what do they care about if everybody behind them gets through the light? You know, they can just take their time and just go through at their own comfortable pace. Oh, shoot. But I care about everybody behind me. You know, when the light turns green, I go, man. I am through that light, lickety split. I'm gone. So that everybody else behind me, I'm considerate. So everybody else behind me can get through the light as well. You know? I let people in too. This lane's ending. They're they're not going to be able to go any further here pretty soon. Somebody let me in, you know. Not that I wouldn't if nobody let me in, but um, somebody let me in. So this truck, they got to have their signal on though. You can't just press in. That gets under my skin. I don't like that. But when they put their signal on, then I let them creep in. Flash my light, something, you know, let them know. Man, that's a good beer. So if you live in Oklahoma and you see this beer, this Oktoberfest beer, you see this thing, grab a 6-pack of that. I got this as a single because I was getting pick sixes and I wanted to try a bunch of different Oktoberfest. This thing here is awesome. I haven't had a very good history with contacting breweries to see if they would want to send me, you know, some of their beers. I've only had it happen in the almost 10 years I've been doing this. I've only had it happen to me. Well, here in Oklahoma, these local breweries here in Tulsa, they came. There's been a few of them come through for me. Yeah, they've been some pretty cool ones. And then there's been some that just ignore me and don't, you know, they don't want their beers showcased on my channel, evidently. They don't want to let people know that their beers are out there and what I think of them. So I just feel they're missing out their chance. You know, if I was a brewery owner and a somewhat popular channel on YouTube, local at that, contacted me and all they're asking is to try my beers, and I have confidence in them that they're going to be good. So why would I not let this YouTuber, you know, get him on his channel and get him out there, let people know about it. Oh, this kind of ended up being a chat session, just so that you know. You're like, now you tell us. I'll try to give you the heads up in the description of this review. It's been a decent day, other than not feeling all that great. Got my work orders organized. Got one started today. Had to make some work orders. Stuff like that, and cleaned out a few of my things, my brushes and stuff. And then I just chilled and made plans for my next day and stuff like that. My wife and my son are at Target picking up some stuff, and so I thought I'd come out here and chat with you guys and do a review. Holding this table down. These bases are they're kind of heavy, but up top, these umbrellas are kind of heavy, and it wouldn't take much for these Oklahoma winds to blow this thing right on over. Got a lot of yard stuff on you. I need to go over the yard one time. The growth of the grass growth is getting slower, so there's less mowings. Haven't had a whole lot of rain here recently, but as fall comes in, it's when the grass slows down. I may have maybe 2 more mowings before winter gets here, the way it's acting. After the leaves all start falling, what I do is I rake them all up into rows of piles, and then I take my lawnmower over it and just kind of mulch them all up so that they're not still blowing all over the place, and makes them more heavy when you mulch them up like that. And there's nothing for the wind to catch hold of. It's all crumbs. So do that, and that's about it. Watering is going to slow down. I don't have to water so much anymore. And yeah. Haven't felt, I need to burn this pile too. This pile over here before too long. It's getting kind of tall, and there's probably stuff living in it by now. I hate that. One time I burned my pile and ended up murdering a terrapin turtle, little turtle. Made me sad to see that. After I got everything burned up, I saw the shell of it sitting in there, and I don't know why it didn't start, moving out of there as soon as I lit that. I light the ends is what I do. I have a strategy for burning my piles. I'll light the ends, light one end. That way it's burning, and whatever's there can make their way to the side that's not burning and make their way out, try to get out. Sometimes I even reach in there with something and help get things out of there. Mostly just insects or little skinks, lizards. Try to help them get out of there before it takes them over. But I guess that turtle just couldn't find his way out of there. Ooh. Man, this beer's good. My brother Wayne would have liked this, I bet. What else? What else? What else? This is my payday week. Get paid this Friday. I want to go get some more beers. I'm trying to decide. This liquor store owner that I just went to, the Primos, I don't know this guy very well, and he was kind of kind of a little socially uncomfortable talking to him. So I don't know if he would be up to, excuse me, breaking out some six packs of breaking up some six packs of some porters and stouts. I guess all I can do is ask and see what he says. That's what he did with the Oktoberfest. He broke up, but not for me, but he just did it so everybody can try some different Oktoberfests. That's what he said, and that was a great idea, and I appreciated he did that because I got to get almost 12 different Oktoberfest beers to try out. So I'd like to do the same thing with the porters and stouts. Maybe if I told him that I would like to get 2 of your pick sixes with some different porters and stouts, would you be able to break up some of your 6-packs of your different porters and stouts? I guess all I can say is no. He's not willing to do that. Duncan, Oklahoma. Ooh, what was that in there? Weird. It's like some liquid resin or something that came out of the bottom of this. It made what's left in there is all cloudy. It was full of flavor, whatever it was. Well, I guess I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go in and get comfortable and get ready to help the wife and son empty groceries or whatever they brought, and maybe we can get an afternoon Mario game in or something. It's funny when we play Mario, it's Mario Party. 9 times out of 10, I'm the first one to get a star, and but when I'm the first one to get a star, it usually means I'm gonna lose, because Jeremy is really good. He's really good at the game. My wife is pretty good too, but Jeremy, that dude. He sometimes he don't have no mercy. You don't have no mercy now. On like when you are going to throw one of the those purple bad dice that makes you only have 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 different 1 to 3 possibilities of only being able to move 3 spaces. You know what I'm talking about? You can throw that at your opponents. He does not throw that at me or his mom. He'll throw it to the CPU, and so we all do that same thing. But when it comes to getting stars, that dude is merciless. He gets all them stars and any chance he gets. He doesn't get as rude as, you know, like if it's like right in front of us and we could get it on the next time, but he's got plenty. He may, you know, I don't know what he would do, but somehow help us to get some, you know. But there's actually some mini games that he's not that great at, but most of the mini games he's really good at. But there's some that I happen to be good at, that I can beat him at occasionally. But you know that the skiing, you come off the ramp and you turn. So many turns, degrees or whatever, revolutions Revolutions. Yeah. Um, my wife is actually good at doing that too. You know, you got to go A B C D A B C D A B C D A B C D A B C D. Well, I either use one of these white felt gloves, white cloth gloves, or like a Kleenex or something, and I go over it like this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I can make it. I can't do it like this. I can't do the buttons that fast to get it to go spin. You know, faster and more revolutions. But yeah, I do better by having something that, if my thumb is like moist or something, I can't smoothly go over those buttons like that. So I got to use something. If you haven't realized it by now, we play a lot of Mario Party. But do any of you have, like, those of you that play Mario Party, have a character that you always use? You don't use any other ones. You only use one and have been using only the same one for many years. Any of you have anything like that? I do. I picked one, and that's the one I stayed with for many years, for as long as I've been playing it, and that was Waluigi, the purple long-legged. I guess he's a bad guy, I don't know, but I don't know, something about him I just was drawn to. So my son gets me like shirts occasionally that has him on it, or characters has Waluigi or whatever, stuff that has Waluigi on it. My wife usually uses Luigi for the most part. She kind of goes back and forth between Luigi and oh crap. Come on. The little green dinosaur looking guy. Oh, my brain. Jeremy does, he uses Donkey Kong a lot of times. But anyway, almost 30 minutes. I gotta stop here. How did you guys keep me going? How did you keep me talking? Better stop that. Those subliminal powers that you're sending through the camera to make me keep chatting for long periods of time. Good beer, yeah, 10 plus. I already told you. This thing is really good. Watch for it. Those of you that are in Oklahoma, I don't know if you're gonna find it anywhere else out of state or not, but if you do, it says German name, Oklahoma beer. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. Maybe tomorrow.